Good morning, everyone. So it's Michelle from Michelle's Ink and Stamp It, and today I was making my one of my file folder things, and I thought I would just turn on the camera and show you how I did it. This is my ephemera holder that I made, and this paper is from Digital Curio. I decided to make an ephemera folder because I needed some way to organize my ephemera. So I've seen several people do this. This is my take on it, a little bit different from what everybody has done. You know how it goes, you see it and you think, oh, well, I could do this. The Paper Outpost, Pam did it with vellum, and I've seen a couple other ones do it with paper. They've used, scrapbook paper to make their little pockets and stuff. But I wanted to be able to see what was in it, especially if I had littles that had fallen in. Okay, so here is, and it still doesn't keep everything down. I'm going to have to work on that some, but it's a work in progress. So you could see tags, you could see pictures, but I could basically see everything I have. So when I go to use something, I could just pull it out. Most of this is from Pink Monarch I think this is a TLC Creations from her Friday freebies. This is, so I just wanted something where I could see everything, and I had it all in one place. So this is the back of the folder. So these are guest checks. And again, I just used packing tape. I didn't do anything special, and I'll show you what I did. It was pretty simple. I think I didn't have a whole roll of packing tape because I'd used it, but I finished up the whole roll, so I had to order. So I ordered I think a 6-pack of these on Amazon. These are the Amazon Basics manila folders, that fit 8.5 by 11 paper. And I took, in this pile, I only had the center folders available to me. So I just used what I had. So I used 1 for the cover and then 3 for the inside. So I'll show you again. So I just made my pockets to fit what I was using, right? So I put a tag down, made my pocket, then put another tag down, then made my pocket, and then put another tag down, made my pocket. I think this one I just set at the bottom. And I think that's what I did with all the bottom ones. So they ended up being a little bit larger than from my other ones, but that's what I needed. This is what I had. Like I said, I wanted to be able to see, because some of the littles, fall down inside. They're too little for these, and I'll show you how I made these pockets because they are shorter so that everything could fit in there. And then again for my littles. All right, this is my porch prints here, but everything else I think in here was pretty much Pink Monarch because I had just ordered a bunch of stuff, or purchased a bunch of stuff from her. Okay, so let me show you how I did it. So I took 3 file folders. 1 for the outside, so I left that one alone. But the rest of these, at the bottom down here, they have 3 ridges on it. So one I cut 1 ridge off, one I cut 2 ridges off, and the other one I cut the 3 ridges off. So you could see them kind of here. I think if I pull this up a little bit, you could probably see where the ridges are. So this one is the one I cut 1 ridge off. So I split it up because your file folders are longer on one side than the other. So I just evened it out here and here. And then for this one, move this, I'm gonna have to turn this a bit and I'll try to keep you in focus there. I'm just gonna take my tape, and the easiest way for me was to put them with the paper clips so that I could get pretty close to the edge. I could keep this pretty even. Okay, and then I'll just get my scissors and trim that off. The hard part's getting rid of the tape. So then I can remove my paper clips. I'll use them on the next one. Get my bold folder in here, and I'm just going to make sure that I have really good coverage on it. I'll fold this one down. And then fold this one down. Okay. So now for the next set, I'm going to take the one that had the two. So here's my one little hinge thing left. So this one has the two. I'm going to go with that next. And I am going to I think I actually have to do this the other way because this has the Amazon Basics on it. Have that squared up pretty much. And this is the way I found it the easiest to keep them together when I set my tape down. So now I'm going to go to this side. I guess I can just go right to that mark there. That'll work. Okay. Turn it this way again. Sorry for that. That's probably pretty loud. Try to get that right in the middle. Oops. It just helps to go along it. Again, I'm going to cut that off. Okay. We could do this one. It's really not going to matter if you get wrinkles in it and stuff, but you know. I just got one there. Sorry, that probably shakes you guys up when I do that. Okay. I got that. Same thing, go in with your bone folder and make sure it gets folded down nice. And we'll do the last one. So the last one's the one you cut the 3 off of. So the Amazon Basic ones go over there. So this we're going to pretty much line up with the top, up here at the edge. I didn't do this on my first one because I was just trying to figure out how I would make it all work, and so this one will be a lot nicer. And let's do that other part before we put this in. That way we're just all ready to go. Same with this, line it up at the top. I think I already lost a paper clip. I got a bunch over here. right. We'll turn it this way. Oh, I got really crooked on this one, but hopefully we'll end up in the right spot. Have to run another piece of tape on that. Okay. So you can see how crooked I got in there. Probably gonna have to go back over each one and get all the little individual cuts. Of things that stick out so we don't have any glue. So let's burnish this in real good. Okay. I'll turn it this way and get that. Our last one. Hopefully I do a better job of keeping it straight, right? Thought I lined it up this way, but got a wrinkle there too, but again, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's how I make my ephemera folder. So again, I got to come through. And after you use it a little bit, you'll, you know, it'll start flattening out for you. But this holds a bunch of stuff, a bunch of pockets. And it's kind of nice because you can just have a folder for different things, different parts. You can put them together. You know, everything will stand up. So that doesn't take a lot of room. So I'm kind of liking this. My friend Adrienne made one. She made one with acetate pockets, which work nicely too, but this is probably the cheapest way to go about it. So I will continue with part 2 tomorrow on how to do the pockets, and then we can start adding some stuff in and decorating. All right, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you for part 2.